Oh, we're starting immediately in the episode. Episode 115. And I am using wheels. Oh. Oh, Anne! Yeah, we're seeing Anne here. Okay, Blueberry Academy. Okay, double drill run. That's smart. I do think plus and minus as an ability should boost both attack and special attack. Oh, grass knot. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, I think Anne's gonna lose. I'm rooting for Anne. Oh, nice. Rapid spin. Whatever your name is. Who I think is his name Clint, the Gen 5 gym leader? Oh shit, come on, Sandslash, get in the way. Oh, okay. Oh. They don't have plus and minus. Lightning Rod and Volt Absorb, okay. That's smart. So does she use a Plusle and Minun in the game? I've never played any of the DLCs. Scarlet and Violet. I didn't even play the post game. I'm the new student here. Or like, are they doing like an exchange program? Is that what's happening? Exchange, yeah. Okay, hopefully we get more of Anne, because Anne is a character I really like. And I hope we get to see more of her. Like, yes, it's a cool place. Because I do think, is Blueberry Academy near Unova? That's kind of like the lore, right? So, issue region, yeah. Okay, they just said that right there. I'm pretty sure issue is Unova, right? Issue. Yes, it is. Oh, a new intro. Anyways, I'm using VLC. I know, like Duplin, a comment from episode. Duplin said, I've also had problems with VLC, but I never had any skipping or stuttering problems with NPC BE. Me neither. I mean, I actually do use NPC BE now for my miraculous reactions. But I've noticed that the video quality and sound quality, at least for me, when it comes specifically to the Pokemon, is a lot better on the VLC media player versus, I'm pretty sure it also is NPC BE that I use, or some NPC fork or whatever. No, it's not NPC B. That's not the one. No, yes, Media Player Classic, but not the Black Edition. I just used the regular. All right. So I assume that is like a fork, maybe. Tera Sparkling Blueberry Academy. Let's see what she knows. Like, what questions did they want to ask her about Pagogo? I don't remember. Because I mean, it's been quite a while. We just had like almost 2 months of other things, right? Thank you. And we have like artificial skies and stuff. Alright, so I mean, I'm not trying to jinx it, but at the moment, VLC is actually doing good. What I did is I opened VLC, paused it, and just let it be for like 5 minutes. I read that that might be something to do, where you just open VLC, choose the file you want to watch, wait 5 minutes before watching. Oh, the Terrarium core. I completely forgot. She's like, I'm doing a lot of things. Like, yeah, that's fine. Matane. Like, you don't need to apologize. Just show us around. Hey, like, no property taxation or anything. It's just cheap. Even though it probably would be pretty expensive, right? Oh, wait. Did you say like a resource something? Oh, okay. He's a bit scatterbrained. And, fuck my other Pokemon. And you look very cute. Because you wear a cap? He's allergic. He's like, okay, I forgive you for now. Don't do that again. Taro. Cute. I like Plus Hollow Minen. Like, when it comes to Pika clones, I think they're like one of the good ones. Like, Pika clones that I like. Plus Minen, Dedenne, Pachirisu. I think those are all the Pika clones I enjoy. Maybe Mimikyu if you count Mimikyu. Okay. Ult looked a bit scary right there. I mean, I will say his like genophobia is a bit endearing. There's like one thing that's like a little bit endearing with Ult, right? When it just comes to that stuff, I don't like how she treats certain women, like how he treats Liko or Emma. Um, but I don't think that is because of his fear of women. That's just because he's an asshole. Ultra pinch. Like, of course. How else under the sea? Do you think Kyogre did this? Yeah. I mean, I will say the most of the things that I've seen from this DLC is actually people doing like hide and seek stuff with the ability to transform into a Pokemon. But you're not really transforming into Pokemon, you're controlling your Pokemon, but you know what I mean. That's like most of the things that I know about all these areas. People playing hide and seek in them. Oh. A fighting type. So it's just a Paldean Taurus now. Yeah, I do think Paldean Taurus, them making the fighting breed, I think should not have been the case. It should have just been the fighting water and the fighting fire. There shouldn't have been a pure fighting type as well. She is. Yeah, who could it be? They're like a fuck you, Roy. Not Roy. Alt. Oh, Anne. Duh. Because I do think her and Liko talked, right, in episode 111 or 110, right? Nemona. Botan. Who was Botan? Oh yeah, Botan is Cassiopeia from the games, right? Like, she's not as cute as Shishiro, Botan. I will say I don't really like her. Even her gimmick with evolutions, I don't think really worked out in the game. Alright, I mean, I do like the way at least see Cutie Fly right there. Okay, it looks suspicious. That's a Drake. Is his name Drayden? Drayton? One of those guys. Oh, nice. See that? Nope. He's not a new friend. He's a guy I've had for a long while. The Decidueye. The Decidueye is cool. It's too bad it's not really like super good. Like competitively. But in gameplay wise, like if you just play games, really good. I liked my in the was it Inclement Emerald Let's Play? Where I used only bird Pokemon. I like it played a crucial role for us. Being able to resist, electric types. Being super effective versus rock. Oof. Wait, which two Pokemon did Roy use? Like, he's probably actually, yeah, of course. I think it is. It would be cool if he actually used Kilowattrel and maybe Lucario. So it's like, fuck. This is probably gonna be a good fight. Like the fact that he refuses to use Kilowattrel. Like, I think in situations like this, use Kilowattrel. Give him some screen time. Okay. I never really. I don't think we've ever seen a Decidueye actually doing like head-to-head combat. Oh. So did she use Thunder Punch or something? Because if it was just a fighting or normal type attack, it wouldn't have done anything to the Decidueye. Because the Decidueye is Ghost type. Okay, there we go. I love how this move looks, even in the games. And the concept of it, with the arrow flying everywhere, preventing you to switch, is a very cool signature move. Oh, and in the show, how it works, it seems that it actually traps you in place. So it's not just maybe you're not able to switch out, but it also... So she is double shock, nice. Okay, good job, Nimona. I'm rooting for Nimona. I would have rooted for Roy if he used his kilowatt roll. Yeah, so it's no longer electric type. Unless you use Tera, then you can keep using it. Like, not lost. Yeah, that's smart. So your stomping tantrum is not gonna be super effective anymore. Yeah, restrain, that's the word I was thinking of. When it used that move. It doesn't just prevent switching, it kind of like, it's a bit of a restraining move as well. Which I like in the show. Boo! Boo! Okay, so now she's gonna turn it into a electric type again, right? Because I think... No, okay, fighting Terra. So she used charge right there, I guess. Fight through it! You know what, Educator? Go the other way. Go towards the arrow. Hit the arrow with your attack to break yourself free. Oh yeah, it has what's called Focus Punch, right? That's the move it's using. So it wasn't Charge, it was Focus Punch. Come on, push on through. Like, oh shit. Fighting Spirit Punch. I do think Hidden Punch, Focus Punch, should get a buff to where it always crits. I think it can stay, power and everything can be the same as it is now, but it should always crit. Yeah, you have to use your brain as well. And you also think a little bit, you know. Kilowatt would have been great in that battle, Roy. Yeah, you know, to think up combinations of, I don't know, maybe using your kilowatt could be part of those combinations. Like, oh, I am? Yeah, like you're not important alt. Fuck off. I'm not gonna miss my boat ride to battle trash like you. Ah, that sounds great. So can you please help us train? They're like, what? And like, come on. Show some respect. Okay, nice shot. You have a nice ass. I actually thought that was Briar first. What is that? A blue wreck. Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit of like training arc. Probably them going into each um, quadrant and then fighting one of the blueberry guys. Because it's those two. There's the cook one, right? And there is the steel type girl, who I think is my favorite. I like how she looks, her personality. Even though I don't think I've actually. The only thing I've seen from her is I think the Pokemon she uses and her character model. I do wonder how her actual personality is gonna be. Alright, nice. A new outro as well. Alright, so I mean, I think this was a good episode. I mean, obviously, the only real negative I have of this episode, I think it's a good setup episode, right? The only real negative I have of this episode is a negative I have for almost every single episode, and that's the fact that Roy refuses to use his kilowatt roll. I'm so sick and tired of seeing just them only using their starter to battle, or in the case of Roy, only his starter and then Lucario. I'm so sick of seeing Lucario in the shows. Especially Lucario that's just the same personality as every other Lucario ever. Um, I wonder why they're doing that negative, like, colors. They kind of like, oh god, is something wrong gonna happen with those specific Pokemon? Okay, I'm gonna skip the Mega one. Don't really. There we go. Sir Knight. Oh, nice, her. She's here as well. I like her. Carmine, I think. Oh no, not you. Okay, so next time we. Well, obviously we'll see him because he is the one who's there. Oh! Okay, nice, nice, nice. Okay, I might actually like next episode because they just showed that Roy will actually use his kilowatt roll. Okay, so maybe Roy will actually learn something. I mean, the episode was fine. Actually, quite enjoyed it, actually. Other than that little hiccup. But it does seem like next episode is gonna make up for it. Maybe Roy will actually learn, like, I only use Lucario and Crocolore all the time. I need to start using Kilowattrel, come up with new combinations and stuff. So, yeah, that could be good. You know, have some aerial prowess. So yeah, no, just from that, I feel like I might like next episode, unless what they might do is that they're gonna use Kilowattrel and Crocolore, and then Kilowattrel will get knocked out immediately, and then just get either replaced by Lucario, or it's just not gonna do anything. I hope that's not true, but that's kind of like what has happened before. But I mean, I'll try to be positive. It's cool seeing them there. I do wonder how long this little arc is gonna be. I think my prediction is probably gonna be like 5 episodes. So it's probably gonna be up to like episode 119, 120 maybe. Because obviously we're gonna get 1 episode for each of the Elite Fours, right? Is there a champion in Blueberry Academy? Let me see, if I search that. I don't actually know. Blueberry Academy champion. Oh, Kieran. Okay, that would make sense. Yeah. Kieran is the champion in the Blueberry Academy in the games. And we did see Carmine here. And we saw Carmine when they were in Kitakami episodes, but we didn't see Kieran in those, right? So it actually makes sense. So it's probably gonna be more than 5 episodes here. Probably like 6 or 7 then. Because obviously we're gonna get an episode then with Kieran, then an episode with, you know, Briar and going through everything, right? We might even get just a kind of like filler episode in here as well, of them just walking around the academy, which would be cool, because I do think sometimes you need some filler episodes to fill out the world, right? That isn't just the main story. So that's what I'm thinking. Now, comments. I did read that comment with the VLC from the plane. I have two AI answer options. It says, good to know, I'll look into it. I'll press, I'll look into it. And actually we'll see. It is, what's called? The classic multi... what's NPC for? It was, it's the multimedia classic, but... Media player classic, that's what it's called. Yeah. I don't know why it also is multi something. No, it's called Media Player Classic, and then there's Black Edition. So, which I've never used. So I will actually look into Black Edition. Is it better than just a normal one? Does it have better like video and audio properties, maybe? Another comment by Duplin on episode 114. The animation on this episode shot straight up in quality. Especially that first fight, it looked incredible. Did you see that Pokeball symbol that appeared in the smoke after the Flash Cannon flamethrower collision? That was a peculiar animation quirk. I'm a bit confused why they deviated Emma's design so much from the game. They already had the perfect design, but they gave her long hair and made her either cooking or cleaning in every scene. I guess just to give old mom issues? Can't blame him. And also, I have 2 more replies with AI. Let's see. Yeah, the animation was definitely a highlight, or glad you enjoyed the animation. Let's see. Yeah, the animation was definitely a highlight because the animation was really good. Yeah, I mean, I did rewatch it. Like, yeah, the animation was great in that episode. I do think it's because Emma there, she looks more closely to how she looked, let's see, in X and Y. The Emma we see in ZA, you know, is like in the future, right? So in Pokemon Horizons, it's more of closer to the X and Y Emma. Because I do think there's a difference between Emma in X and Y, and then Masters is like the in-between. Then ZA. Because I do think how she looks in Masters is canon. Yeah, because it's pretty much how she looks like in X and Y. That's probably why, you know, she hasn't completely become a detective like she is in ZA. Even though I would have preferred the ZA character design over the X and Y one in the show. Yeah, that's what I would have preferred, especially with that plug suit. Oh, mama. But I do think that was kind of like the transitionary period of her X, X and Y, and what we see in the show is like the in between before she becomes what she becomes in ZA. So let me bring up comments again. Sherry says, I play Pokemon Masters EX. Yeah, I've never played Pokemon Masters EX. Is it a fun game, Sherry? I mean, I don't think, because I don't know, like, how is the gameplay? The only thing I know from Pokemon Masters EX are some like of the alternative outfits I think I've seen here and there, which I think are pretty cool. But that's it. Hey Kyoke, I think Lucario snapping out of confusion, it's his ability Inner Focus. Does Inner Focus prevent confusion? I thought it just prevented flinching and in the newer games like Intimidate. Yeah, that's what. Inner Focus just prevents flinching and stops you from being intimidated. I think Own Tempo is confusion. Yeah, Own Tempo is confusion. I do wonder, Lucario... Because Lucario's abilities is obviously... Oh, it's Steadfast, Inner Focus, and then Justified. Then Mega Lucario is Adaptability, right? Yeah, that's why it's so strong. What does Steadfast do? It's also, it increases your speed when you get flinched. So, all of basically Lucario's normal abilities have to do with flinching, and then Justified is you get attack boost when you get hit by a dark type attack. So that can be it. But I don't think the way Lucario acted to confusion had anything to do with ability. It's just, I think, a bit of what has become a bit of a trope in the Pokemon shows. It didn't start with Pokemon Horizons, it started with, like the original Pokemon show, like the Ash show, when the protagonist or someone gets confused, they just smack their head on the ground or something, then they're fine. Like, they do that immediately. You could be like, oh, you know what? It's similar to just hitting yourself in confusion. You hit yourself once and you're no longer confused. But it feels like way too controlled. Like, they're not confused. They basically have all control to snap up themselves out of the confusion. So I don't really like that. I would rather them just go, then don't show confusion. If the only thing you can think of is like, let's just do this immediately to snap out of the confusion, then don't write it so that they become confused to begin with. That's just my problem with that. Sherry says, imprisoning Spinel is the only way that I can protect Amethicans. When will you listen to me? I hope Spinel doesn't go to prison. I want Spinel to fight to the bitter end. I do think Spinel is gonna suffer the same fate as Gibeon. That's kind of my prediction. He's probably gonna... I don't think he's gonna fall down a hole or something, but I do think that Spinel will suffer the same fate as Gibeon did. Like, what they might do is that his Umbreon might abandon him in the end, similar to how Gibeon's Zygarde did, where it's kind of like, you went a bit too far. I know you're my partner, we're friends, but I can't follow you anymore. I do feel like that's probably what's gonna happen. I mean, those are all the comments. Well, they're not all the comments, but those are the comments. So, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.